my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Ay. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. Ay. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello, that's the check calling. Let me click over real quick to let my check talk it. I eat it, ooh, Pac-Man. That's the way my neck talking. Right, I ain't never coming back. The way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack, my bad. But I'm past that. But a NASDAQ, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab brown man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like who's that knocking at my window? My window. They say that it's the money. I'm like tenfold. Over and out. That's gon' make you up like a limbo. She said she not a. She an. Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Ay. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. Ay. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I ain't a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the road is my home and there's so many milkers burning my dome like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it snow. I'm sturdy as hell, it's a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs ain't hippies. Women like Nicky know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Gave everyone dogs. I'm not a guard. Go hard with a squad. I'm playing my part, but them LeBron. Rings to the team. I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of them dudes to the well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together, leave the bill for me like. Hand on my heart, I give it all I got. Walk the walk inside the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Hand on my heart, no, I give it all I got. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS, I never lost. GPS, I never lost. Who do it better than me? Yeah. Vision on 2020. Yeah. BVS, company. Yeah. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they know they taking notice. Taking notice. Taking notice. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they know they taking notice.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, I said like I'm Dino. Think I'm part Italian. Blame that on Gino. Snowflake the medallion. The skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell. Keep your distance.
Thank you, Coach. We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
We go to the 180, 54. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180
is the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Check 9, check 9. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Hey, let's go.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
You got time. You got time right there. Hey, watch it, watch it. 5. Hey, 7. 15. Mike.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 27. From the shotgun, Wilson flushed out right, and this one will go to the 28-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Waiting. Check.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
Waiting. Hey, get away. 14. 58, come on. Check.
On 3rd down, Wilson. That is caught. It's Perriman. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Move 15. 40. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Look for signal. Two. Sponge. No. Check 4.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Check, check. Lucky.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
It was a play that was designed to trick the defense, to try and fool them. They didn't gain a huge chunk of yardage, but they did pick up a first down.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big pickup of 38.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Got it. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Hey, 0.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close, and it's not something they even imagine because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning, they got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
Watch the safety creep. Maverick. We're good.
On second and 9, Goff airing it out deep for Woods. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target. And that'll make it third down.
He's coming. We got double up. Greystone, travel. Check 52. Hey, check 24. Hey, shell. Hey, if you kill it, motion me out.
Here's Goff. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Taking on the midfield logo.
Hey, alert! Set the tone, defense, let's go. Run left. Mike's 59. Hey, alert. That's what I do. Hey, check 23.
Now Wilson on first down. Flush to his right. Pass incomplete.
Wilson on the keeper. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
Check three. 58, boys. 50. Good job right there. Bang out. 58's the money. 58's the money. You got nothing.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Now he's forced out left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Aaron Donald, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this one is right down Broadway. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
And feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's 2 different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Ric Flair. Switch gears. Check. Hot route. Hot. Watch that. Hey, live. Alert 3.
Out of the gun. Gone. He's going to let this one go deep. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
On the ground, it's Chubb. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Nick Chubb, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. They come up here now, first down. And Gurley on first down, no chance that time. He's swallowed up for a loss of about 3. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Charles, this was the 27th ranked rushing attack coming in. That play sort of shows why.
Yeah, and I have to admit that I'm a little bit surprised because they have talent on the line. They get talent in the backfield, but for whatever reason, they can't mesh it together and make progress.
Now on 2nd and 13, Goff. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Woods, the intended receiver. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Wilson. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Rams.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Mike, 58, right there.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be for... And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes our score 17-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken. Up close to the 40. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop him for a loss of 4. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Goff. He gets it to Cooks. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Target. Hey, kill.
Check. Watch 54. Watch.
Hey, Delta.
Here we go. Mike 5-4.
Goff on first down. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it, and he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot, and that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board. Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Hey, 4 down.
Undercrush. 19.
Mike's 50. On the ball.
Hey, 0.
50. Here we go, again.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson looking downfield for Jones. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Nickel Roby-Coleman there defensively.
We all know how important momentum is in a game, and when an offense decides to take a deep shot downfield, they're trying to create a big play and put doubt in the defense's mind the rest of the ball game. And in this case, the defense won the battle, batted the ball away deep downfield. So guess what? The momentum now quickly shifted from the offense taking the shot to the defense knocking it away, and now they feel like they might be in control.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Move 15. 19. Alert. Push left.
Let's go right here.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Cut. 380. Good job right there.
58's the Mike. 58's the Mike. I got one. 58's the Mike. 58's the Mike. Come on, D.
Go.
He's moving, boys. He's moving.
Hey, alert.
And 58's the Mike. Go, 58's the Mike. Hey, let's get this. 58. Yeah. Mike, 58 right there.
Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
So what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. From the 29, Wilson. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
1. Check, 59. Rapid. Alert. Watch twist. 14. Check 50. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Come on, that.
Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift.
Run left.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Slam. 25.
Shift.
They'll run for it. Chubb. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
All day. I'm coming after you.
Alert.
Exit. Mike's 50.
Wilson from the gun, he'll throw. Caught by Jones. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Complete to number 14. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Alert flare.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Taken down at the 41. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down.
Friday.
Mike's 50, Mike.
Alert.
Watch the curl. Kill. Check.
Go 14.
Wilson now, operating from the gun. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time. What a luxury to have a tight end that can run a post route like that.
It's a luxury for the offense. It's an extreme luxury for the quarterback. Always has a great outlet and usually able to come up with a nice play down the middle of the field.
It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. And again, it's Chubb. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
Well, when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Following the penalty, Chubb. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
36 power.
A 2-yard gain. Brings up second down at the Rams' 4-yard line.
Good. Friday. Good tight.
They run it again with Chubb. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
It's coming again.
Down just shy of the goal line. Brings up third down.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on third.
Hey, back. Hey, 0.
Now Chubb running right, and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Nick Chubb, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Now Myers for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Well, throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Hey, kill.
Slam.
49, check 49. Pilot, 64, weak.
To throw again on second down. Goff. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
180.
Game situation. Let's go.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. I don't think Gurley got there. Looks like the defense held him back. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. The Rams going for it on 4th. Gone. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Check.
Here we go.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Finds his tight end Ingram. 23 yards, the final tally. Wilson now 15 out of 17 through the air, only 2 incompletions. It's first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Look at.
From the gun, Wilson eluding the pressure right. The ball comes out. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it on one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
54, right there, 54.
General West.
Pick it up. Tighten up. Switch. Check the backer.
25, check 25.
On 2nd and 7, Goff. Escaping the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7.
Ric Flair. Listen. Hey, Echo.
Mike 54. I'm coming for you.
From the gun, here's Goff. And that's knocked away and incomplete. That time Juan Thornhill, the rookie from Virginia, batting it away.
Very difficult night for the guys on offense. They've got to be looking at each other in the huddle and on the sidelines. How are we going to find some open space to complete a pass and find open room to run? This defense all night long has squeezed down the passing lanes, made plays on the football. It's really been a thing of beauty for them. He's got to figure all day long prepping for the game. They had to have talked about it again and again. Squeeze passing lanes and we'll be in great shape.
Goff now to throw. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he takes it down deep in. Into enemy territory.
Complete to Tyler Higbee. 1st and goal, Rams.
What? White 20.
Hey, Mike's 50.
DC.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
17.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. He gets this down to the 3. Brought the power run out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Todd Gurley standing by his lonesome in the backfield here. 2nd and goal.
Hold on. Check.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive, because you know they want to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well, because one mistake can turn into 6 points.
33.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Bullock's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. A pass down the middle is fought for and hauled in. That one good for 37 yards.
And they just had another big completion there, and I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
The age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game, and however it turns out, it turns out.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Evan Ingram, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Gone. Got some room at the 30. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Gone. And that one's complete to Gurley. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Goff now just 6 of 15 through the air. Not good, but 1st and 10 here.
2 left. All right. 1 out.
Mike's 54. Mike's 50.
There's Goff. And that's complete to Cooks. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Goff. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. And the pressure gets to him again. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this.
Go right here now. Check 9, check 9. Hey, Shell. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch the run.
Hey, 0.
Baby, that's a baby shot. You go tight. You got tight right there.
And the ball is knocked out. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Goff. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Xavier Woods with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So the victory here for Seattle. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Seahawks, the win gets them a step closer to 500 at 5-6. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for L.A., the problems just get worse and worse as they fall to 2-9 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.